질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애가 타. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애가 타. 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 편아줬으면 해. 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈, 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈, 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until then. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 피자만.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to Chicago.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Okafor. Ish Smith is out there with Cannon. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Embiid, and it's the 5.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Covington. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwart, the small forward. It's Thompson off the drive. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Green kicks to Curry. Barnes can't get it to go. Clarkson with the ball. Working on Green. Missed inside. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Hibbert. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
And that one's good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game going tonight.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Now Kobe, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Kobe dishes to Hibbert. The fader. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And they double up Russell. Over in the corner, Randall. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
We've got an electric crowd here at Toronto's Air Canada Centre. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors and the Toronto Raptors. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts Green and Bogut are down low. And it's Curry in at the point. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And it's Golden State's ball. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Green dishes to Bogut. And Curry has it in the corner. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. It's DeRozan with the drive. Can't hit. And Golden State will come the other way.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Thompson passes to Curry. Here's Barnes. And the shot is long.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barnes has got himself on the board with 3 there. Three-pointer, Lowry. The Raptors rebound. The pass to Carroll. Back to Lowry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Here's Bogut. Fires from deep. The rebound by Patterson. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
That's a 2 from Barnes. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's a single game return to Los Angeles for the Clippers as they look for a boost from their home crowd.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight. Two rival franchises, a lot of history between the two, yeah, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. And Baamute with the steal. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
4 on the shot clock. The shot by Curry, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Griffin. Not enough on that one as it misses. And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he's well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well?
Now Paul, after the missed three from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Barnes kicks to Green. There's a screen. Bogut dishes to Curry. Feeds it to Green. Thompson with it. Chris Paul covering. Thompson. And Jordan sends it back. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Looking at Golden State since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they put up. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
It's Thompson off the drive. Outside for Curry. Here's Jordan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got his first points of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
1:33 left here in the opening quarter. The shot by Redick, no good.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him. And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer. And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they've had the third best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruits.
That's good. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Kicks it to Barnes. On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. Pulls it from the elbow. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 6. Passes it to Griffin.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be. Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Lots of room. Misses off the right iron. On its way from Curry for 2. Curry with another miss.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Jordan the best to Griffin. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
DeAndre Jordan.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
The 3 from Barnes. Warriors the rebound. Redick for 3. That's good. Redick's got 7.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Now here's Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
A point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very
That one misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Paul for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this.
The 11-footer. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
and maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
It's Redick on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now here's Redick following the miss by Draymond Green. Shot clock at 5. Left side, Griffin. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Thompson is double. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 3.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
That doesn't go either for Green. Now the dish to Paul. Pass to Redick. Here's Griffin. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dishes it to Curry. To stop the run. The shot is off. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Los Angeles on top, up 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Rush out there with Green, and it's Spates in the center. On the wing, Thompson goes back up. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside Curry. And Thompson kicks to Rush. Some nice passing by Golden State here. No good from Spates. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Paul with the 3. They get it again. Here is Mbah a Moute. Here's Jordan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
And the pass to Rush. Thompson from long range. And the Warriors miss again. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No luck that time either. The Clippers trail. That's a 2 from Paul. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Paul's got 5. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And Green gets it to go.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And there's the feed to Rush. He dishes it to Curry. Green kicks to Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Green. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Well, they felt they were called on far too many little nickel dime fouls, little touch fouls. It ended up resulting in a lot of foul trouble for their starters, though.
Thompson dishes to Spates. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They set the pick. Here's Griffin. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep. Offensive rebound. And a slam dunk by Spates. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to